We start the bean making process by taking a pound of beans and picking them over and put them in a larger bowl and add water to make sure they've got plenty of water. That is what we need to do tonight. This is what the beans looked like this morning. You can see they're quite a bit larger than they were. It's important to keep an eye on the beans because you really don't want them to boil over. We're going to let it simmer with a cover on it with just barely any opening on this side. Cookbook calls for 4 ounces of salt pork, and this is probably 6. I'm also going to slightly caramelize a chopped up large onion. Okay, the beans have cooked long enough. Now we get to the part where the fun begins. When you drain the beans, you need to reserve the liquid that they cook. So we need about 1 cup of that. Then we need a half a cup of molasses. Then we need 1/4 cup firmly packed brown sugar, and this time I use dark brown. The recipe calls for a half teaspoon of salt, but this is a 1/4 teaspoon because I use salt pork, and that stuff is pretty salty. A 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper and 1 teaspoon of dry mustard. We mix that all together. Dump my beans into a casserole dish that fits in the oven. And then we add our onions. We add the salt pork. We give it a stir. Kind of mix things together a little bit. They'll stir up easier with the liquid in them. And I already think I don't have enough liquid, so I'm going to add a little more. This is about a half a cup. Then we're going to cover this and put it in our air fryer oven. The air fryer oven cover sits pretty tightly on the top of it, so we're going to call that good, and we're going to leave that alone for a while. And that, fellow bakers, is our completed New England style baked bean.